Hi everybody, it's Aggie back with Pro Source Athletics YouTube channel. Today we're getting a lot of questions about warm-up process for pitchers, for position players. So what we're going to do is show you a weight warm-up, just some real simple exercises, and we're going to show you some band warm-up exercises. These are not as if you were getting ready to go out and pitch. These are just simple ones that you're going to do just to warm up and get the blood flowing and that sort of thing. So here we go. We're going to start with the easy ones. We're going to have Jeff Breeding help us with some of the voiceover to make sure I do these correctly. Here we go.
All right, guys, so you can see that first off, he's got an athletic posture. Knees are bent, chest is upright, head is straight. It's not tilted up or tilted down. It's not tilted left or right. And as he's raising the weights to the side, you can see that he's not shrugging his shoulders. What we're trying to do right now is not engage the traps, but we're trying to just work on side delt here. We're trying to just make sure, this is another way that we can work on our rotator cuff muscles. As our arms abduct, as they go to the side, our rotator cuff muscles should be steering the head of the humerus into the joint. So if we're shrugging our shoulders when we do this, we know that we're doing it incorrectly. We want to depress the shoulder blades down as we bring the arms out.
Awesome. Next exercise. Here we go. So now we're going what we call a 45 degree. Some people refer to these as empty cans. Same posture, 45 degrees. Jeff, take it away.
Yep, so we see that he has the same posture. Knees are bent. I know it's a little hard to see from this angle, but his knees are bent. Thoracic spine is extended. Lumbar spine is extended. Head again is straight from left to right, from up to bottom, or from top to bottom. As he comes out to that 45 degree angle, the reason that we do that versus straight to the front, it's a little bit safer on your bicep tendon. It's a little bit safer movement for the shoulder. And he's internally rotated because that's mimicking the motion that he's going to create after he releases the baseball. We're going to get shoulder flexion and internal rotation. So that's why we're warming up here. Again, one of the major focuses of this, just like the last exercise, is working on how our rotator cuff muscles steer the head of the humerus in the socket.
Is my pace good? Am I doing this at a...
Yep. And that's a great question, guys. The reason that his posture is important, his stance and all that, you don't see his hips coming forward. He's not rocking the weight. It's almost like his arms are independent of his body. His arms are moving, his body is not. If we can't move the weight without the use of our body, then either the weight's too heavy or we're going too fast. We want to make sure that we're properly recruiting the muscles and or muscle fibers that we want to recruit.
All right, so final one on the weight side, we're just going to go thumbs up. So all I did was flip it, go thumbs up, same posture, same movement. Jeff, take it away. Why is this one helpful?
So the rationale here, of course, posture and all that's the same. The reason that we're externally rotating at this point is because as we go through the throwing motion before we get to release point, we're going to be in a position of shoulder flexion and external rotation. So we do this one for pre-release, shoulder flexion and external rotation, and then the one that we did to begin with, that's going to be post-release, so that's shoulder flexion and internal rotation, as well as the decelerators on the back half. But really, these warm-ups that Aggie's doing, all of these are designed to warm up your rotator cuff properly, make sure the head of the humerus is steering properly, so that we don't, put ourselves at risk of impingement or any other injury.
Awesome. So 3 really simple exercises, but a great way to warm up as a baseball player, no matter if you're a pitcher, position player, whatever the case may be. It'll take you 5 minutes at the beginning before you even start everything. As always, thanks for watching. Keep the questions coming and subscribe to Value.